Hang his hips. So on your side.
You're live.
I am lively divey.
All right. There we go.
All right.
Hopefully.
Oh my, come here, you're missing this.
First up. Oh, wow. All right.
Good job.
Right there. Okay. Like this.
One, two, three. Yay! Good job.
Of course, welcome, buddy. There we go. Thank you. Never dropped your cards. Yeah, the cards were done. Wow, he grabbed it. I mean, everybody. Chiropractor makes you feel that good. Yeah. I'm moving it down. That'd be great. That would be great. Wow.
So cool.
I only had one shot.
So cool. The first time. You never know.
I was shocked. I was like, this is crazy.
That's great.
Good memory, buddy.
Oh, good job, Ty.
Yay.
That's really cool.
Wow. You actually let him crack his back.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Y'all been busy working?
We just got done getting cracked. Griff is here right now. Hello, everybody.
You want anything? You
Say
okay?
hi.
What?
You want anything?
You
You want to eat a burrito?
I know it. I know
I'll
it.
have time burrito?
Yeah.
I know it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Hey, we all know what I want. We live.
We're alive.
Why is this camera so good? Where am I looking? That one? That one.
Yeah, but it kind of throws you because
Yeah.
it's like we're here, but we're there.
Yeah, it's like
But
where
then
am
we're
I?
back here now.
See,
Um,
they don't know how impressive it is. You're gonna do a lot more than just talk.
Yeah, well, I'm not impressive. You just cracked my son for the first time, and
That was pretty cool.
well, he popped up and
Yeah.
he was moving. Thanks, Mo.
Mhm.
Thanks. Can you help with the weights in the gym too?
No, but what I'm gonna help is just having a Titan burrito right here. That's right. I'm gonna take care of him.
Thank you so
Oh,
much.
yeah. Well, yeah.
So he is eating. You guys have seen Griff put on a monstrous 30 pounds.
Let's go, Griff.
Yeah, pop the top,
Give the
kid.
fans what they
It's
want.
a bit love, though. I do a wife beater on her here.
Let's keep the top on.
Yeah,
Let's
no,
keep
let's-
the top
I'm
on.
not-
I'm not moaning to get all horny looking at you or your sexy chest. What's the game plan for the new year for you? Have you thought about it? I know that you have a lot going on. And this might help because you have a lot going on
Mhm.
business wise. Extremely, you're young, and you're taking a business and you're running with it. You're putting in a financial commitment to it. You're doing all this stuff as a young 20-year-old that just finished schooling and is now a doctor. So my question to you is, how are you dealing with that? And are you setting yourself up for anything physically for the new year?
Yeah, I think what I have to do is compartmentalize the business and training, but I know that my business always is better if I'm training hard. I think I really, to be honest, I haven't sat down and like written down any real goals yet. What's up, Titan? But I think I'd like to get back to where I'm 500 bench. I can just go in and hit that. I think that's something I'd like to be able to do, not be so heavy.
Not be heavy in the sense of body weight heavy? Did you
Body
hit
weight
500?
Yeah, I was about 240 when I did 500. I'd like to be 220 and be able to do that 500. I think that's a good goal because that means my strength is maxed out. And
Yeah.
I'm still at a good lean weight.
You agree with that?
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Who else agrees? Titan.
Yeah, he agrees. Titan agrees with him. With that being said, how are you doing that, and what's the setup then? Is that a New Year's resolution? Because I don't know if everybody needs to. I don't think everybody has to like say, I'm going to be in this kind of shape or that kind of shape.
Cover your mouth,
Oh,
buddy.
cough on him. Cough on him.
Yeah. Cough
Cough on him.
Buddy,
Direct
cover
your
your
face
mouth.
towards
Cover-
him. Face towards him. We just spread it around over here, folks, as Jeff turned away. With that being said, you know what I mean? It's like if you're in great shape, you probably just kind of continue. You're not one of these people that goes and hasn't trained all year.
Mhm.
And so what does that mean? Are you going to get on a nutrition plan? Are you going to get on a training plan? Can you train with us if you're not out partying and womanizing?
Whoa.
Oh, my God.
But he's at the age, he
I
should
would
sell
never.
his wild
No,
oats.
I think it's more nutrition based because that's the harder part. The getting up and training every day is easy. That's fun.
It's easy for you.
We don't. It's never been a thing for me to wake up and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna work out 5 times a week." It's like I just do that fast. So
He's got a lot to
he's
say.
super excited. It's more or less the nutrition, just actually sticking to a nutrition plan and not eating pizza and
Because that
actually
is,
doing what you tell me to do.
there is times that you are occupied late and still get up to work out with us, even if we are at 5 o'clock.
Correct.
Proper terminology to say, Jeffrey? Well, Jeffrey's also kind of the kind of guy that doesn't go to bed like I go to bed.
Yeah, right.
Like
On a normal time.
at a normal time. You guys are up pretty late a lot of the time and still get up to train
Mhm.
and then go do your day.
Mhm.
So that's impressive to me, but it's also you're young and you should be able to do that.
Yeah, I just know how much better the workouts are when I do get to bed at 9 p.m. 9:30. I can feel the difference.
Okay, hold on, grab it.
What?
The white card, Daddy.
Sorry, kid. Sorry.
I think it's more or less being intentional with nutrition this year rather than just guessing and being like, oh, I ate this today. That seems pretty good.
You tried the blitz last year.
Yes.
How did that work for you?
It went really good 14 days, and then I would go back home for something. And then when you go back home, you just,
Blitz is hard to stay with.
it is really hard.
And then you're back home with mom and everything like that, and she's trying to cook.
She's a big drinker, so we just start drinking.
And then it's over.
Yeah.
It's like Kelly. See, your family and Kelly's family get along great.
It'd be perfect.
Just let's enjoy. They're enjoying the holidays where I'm the only thing I'm drinking is orange juice.
Yeah.
So it's not as fun.
And the slushies.
And the slushies. With that being said, you want to tell everybody where they can see you and reach you when they come out to LA?
Yes, so you can find us at The Good Chiropractor. My Instagram is at Dr. Griffin Gaines. That's with a Z. And we are located in Santa Monica. So if you need any sort of body work done, come see us in Santa Monica. We're on Santa Monica Boulevard in Brockton at The Good Chiropractor. Get that good crack.
Is that from Kenji?
Yeah. All right, so Griff is he's taken over Kenji's domain and he's going to be running with the chiropractic. And again, he's really, really good. He's got the gift. But Kenji's not going to bring anybody in to let take over his business unless they're really, really good. And so that's, again, one of the Titan crews that if you guys do come in to train with us on this next Titan Challenge, just know that he is here for you guys to help straighten out that bone structure. And again, he's working with Mona and I a lot, and Jeffrey and Serge if he ever shows up at work, which is rarity,
It's a big if.
which is a big if. We have up right now the Titan Challenge 4 for everybody to start getting signed up and getting ready for the Titan Challenge 4. The link is in the bio. We'll also put the link over here for you guys today. And we did get back to a lot of you guys about your check-ins, and just want to make sure that we'll finish up one more time tomorrow on the Titan check-ins. And again, Titan check-ins are taking place over in the Titan crew. When you guys start the Titan meal plan or Titan Challenge 4, remember you're going to get a passcode. And if you don't get a passcode, just send an email to customer service. They'll get you the passcode. Get on over to the Facebook for the private group. And this private group is for everybody that's doing the challenge and in the Titan crew, for anybody and it's free for all you subscribers to the plan. So remember that. And that's where we're going to have a lot more going into this new year. I saw something where it seems like there is a room base back on Facebook again. I am not sure. It looks like there is. I could be completely wrong. But either way, we will get a little bit more communication going for you guys as a group. And so I think sometimes when we all get on there, somebody says something that somebody else is thinking and didn't ask it. And it's really beneficial for you guys. And we'll try to do that at least, once a week. We'll get on there for a half an hour and do some question and answers for you guys to really make sure that we stay on point. I know this is going to be a tough one. Everybody's excited. New Year's is coming. It's easy to say you're going to start something new. It's easy to say that you're going to do this, but then when it comes down to it, New Year starts and you're 2-3 weeks in, and then you lose the focus again. So I'm going to do all I can to keep you guys on there in the Titan crew. And I posted something, I think a week ago. There is things that I have to do as a coach. I have to set you up in the right direction. I have to give you the right program to do this. And I also have to give you that right nutrition to help you get to the goal that you want. And again, these are all things that you want, and I have to apply those things to you guys so you can have that. It is not my job to remind you to check in. You should be on the forefront of that. It is not my job to tell you to go work out. That's you. It is not my job to tell you to stay on your nutrition plan. This has to come from you. So there's a lot of stuff that I can do. I can't make you do it. At the end of the day, if there is, again, that health aspect that you want in life, which again, I think all of us, if we're here, then you probably already understand. Money's great. Money's incredible. But regardless of how much money you have, if you don't have your health, you're always asking for the health over everything else. And so let's take care of our health. Let's make sure that we're doing well there. And on the check-ins, I did notice that we have, and I'm not glad this is happening in a sense, but the realization of not everybody is working at 100%. And if you're not working at 100%, let's make sure what the problem is discovered. We know what's going on and how we can try to minimize it and fix it the best we can. And I think with a lot of check-ins, a lot of people are dealing with something, an illness, an owie or something. And that's where the blood work comes into play for us to figure out what is going on. How can we fix it? If it is an elbow or a knee, can we do anything to help minimize it, heal it, get it back to 100% strength? And so again, I think that was great that we see that happening and people taking initiative to heal and get better. So let's make sure that we get our blood work done going into the new year. And I noticed a lot of people are saying every 6 months to a year. That's what's recommended to the average Joe. My recommendation again is quarterly, every 3 months, at least do that. And then for me, I'm always testing myself and seeing how nutrition plays with my numbers. So I even do it a little bit more. You don't have to do that, but I do recommend quarterly to make sure that everything is going well. And then also remember that your family doctor will do the minimum. And I think for all of us that are trying to be these titans around the world, we need to take that in consideration and go, this doctor just wants to do the bare minimum. I want to do the most I possibly can. And so that's, again, going back to the quarterly, getting stuff done correctly and getting it to a person that or people that actually do this for a living at all aspects of life. I know somebody was doing some illness with how much they've overtrained. You got to stay with the doctor that you're working with on that aspect. But if you're working with blood, the family doctor is not going to know as much as the doctor that really specializes in blood work and what's going on with your panels.
So with that being said, this guy says he's 40, just got his blood work done. His test is 305, but his doctor is saying that's normal and no GFT. So is that something that maybe he should get a second opinion?
Yeah, that's, again, see, that's your family doctor going, well, 300 is in the range of that 250 to 1,000. So you're fine. Don't worry about it.
350 to 1,000?
Yeah.
That's the range?
350 to 1,000 or 250 to 1,000. So he's in
Right.
that 300 range. So it's like, yeah, you're fine with it.
Right.
That's a doctor going, if I can do the least amount and get you out, we're good. And you're 40. That's so young. It's so young to be at 300. And me knowing as little as I do about this, I know that 300 is actually very low, especially for a 40-year-old. And then again, it doesn't really matter what that level is. What's your free testosterone working at? And then there's so many other panels to look at to find out what's going on with your liver and kidneys. So there's so much more to it. But that's the one number you spit out there. I can only assume the rest of the numbers look similar to that. And so let's find out, how your energy is and how things are going. Let's get a second opinion on that. So that's a great one. I'm glad Jeffrey saw that comment and that question right there. like Griff was just here, right? And Griff's maybe 26, if that, right? 27. And he moves and he grooves and he's hyper his thing. I don't know what his test level comes back, but if it came back at like 400 or 500 for a young kid, there's symptoms that he doesn't have. And so he's working fine on whatever he's at. Where I know other 25-year-olds that are already sluggish and moving slow. And so even if their numbers came back extremely high, there's still something wrong going on there. So that's where it comes into play on what symptoms are you finding that you at 40 have a 300 testosterone level, and I don't know what your free testosterone's at or anything else, but what the symptoms along with that, that's a huge thing to find out.
What are you finding out?
Well, no, and it's a good point. Mona's levels are
Good.
Well, they look great, but they're on the low level as well. And so, but your energy is extreme.
So imagine.
So imagine her getting a little bit higher levels. She'd be a freak.
All right.
I'm just letting them know that we're ready to go. We're all starting the Titan Challenge 4. We're all going to rock and roll.
I'm going to be so ready for this year.
You're
I
going
got
to
my
do this.
blood work done. I'm starting this right. I'm going to do exactly what I will advise everybody to do.
Yeah, also, guys, she got her blood work done. This isn't for blood, is everybody.
There's the link, by the way. You saw the link?
The link
Oh,
is
yeah.
on here.
All
So blood work is men and women. So keep that in mind too, and your health. And again, it's also an age thing. You could be in your early 20s and you could be as old as 150 like me.
Especially for moms, right? That have kids, the hormones get thrown off, and we like breastfeeding, like all that crazy shit is going on. This is a way to find out what your body is missing. So I did get a lot of DMs. I told you about that from
Yeah,
women because they want to know what type of blood work.
I think most women didn't realize that women should get their blood work
No,
done.
it's really important. It's very.
They were talking about that, Jeffrey. I don't know if you can remember this or what they were talking about.
What?
But they were talking about the women, and there was even more tests for women and more important for women because of the fact of iron and the droppage it has for women and the bone density. And so there was things that they were saying that, yes, guys get tested, obviously. And a lot of times guys just get tested because of their testosterone or sexual acts. Same thing happens to a female. Sexually, and the bone density and iron and how you're
It's
eating.
everything. You have a kid. Let me tell you, that brain,
Come here, Titan.
that baby memory thing. It's a real thing. Like as soon as I had Titan, I couldn't remember a lot of stuff, and I actually thought that it was just gonna be like like
Brain fog.
Yeah, just a brain fog, and then I'll get over it. No, it stayed with me. So I don't remember stuff. I lost some of that memory. I gave all the good stuff to this one right here. And through that blood work,
Well,
this will get fixed. What happened?
I think I gave all the good stuff to this one right here.
You didn't give nothing. You didn't give
Titan, who
anything.
did? What?
Daddy, mommy, and Titan.
Daddy,
Yeah.
mommy,
Uh-huh. And
Titan.
Titan.
The Titan.
That's right. And who's that over there?
Me?
Who's that over there?
Jeff.
Jeff.
Right. That's right.
He needs a spray tan. You need a tan, kid.
We gotta pop those
Do
shoulders
you want to
out.
flex?
Urgh.
Yeah.
Well, you got the growl down. I like that.
Anyway, so talking about that blood work, that everything that I'm missing, which is memory, vitamins in my body, everything that I'm missing, it's actually getting to find out through that blood work what I need. So come on, baby. Come on. So I will get fixed 2023. I'm getting fixed.
So we did do your blood work,
Mhm.
and we're actually going to do some stuff because there is some stuff that we need to. Her levels are great. We'll go over this on the YouTube at a different time, but we are going to enhance some of her numbers, and so it'll be interesting to see the results on what
Let me
happens.
get on track. Don't
Momo wants the trend. She wants to
Ready.
jump right on the trend.
Me and Jeff,
Right up.
already.
And Titan's ready.
Oh, look, Griffin is ready too.
Griff was ready when he moved out here.
Yeah,
Let me see if we got any good questions here for us. Jeffrey, you see anything? We really want to jump on today, it being Thursday, because tomorrow's going to be that last day of really kind of going, guys, we're all doing this. So I really wanted you guys ready and prepped for this. Best foods to go for it, Jeffrey.
Best foods for brain fog. Had it staying home from an injury for 1 month. The boredom.
Ooh, yeah, there's such a good list of food for brain, and also there is other stuff, obviously, vitamins and supplementation, something that me and Mona both do for brain function. Make sure you guys message and check out Mona's page. We have links on there for brain function. Can you put a name on what's this?
Can you? Who's the? They wanted to know who's
The chiropractor. His OnlyFans account is Gaines. Or is that not right? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's it.
It's the good chiropractor out here. You're not changing the name, right?
Huh?
You're not changing the name?
No, keep the same name. Mine says Dr. Griffin Gaines.
It's Griffin Gaines. The chiropractic is a good chiropractic out here. And the city is Los Angeles for you guys that are asking about that. And then also, I follow him on my page, so you can go to my page and put in Griffin Gaines. Just looking for any more questions. I am a 16-year-old, 6'2". Ooh, I love this. Go for it.
Here you go. I'm 16, 6'2", and 180 pounds. What are my maintenance calories?
Oh, I see why you said that.
See, you got us in the first half.
Yeah, so what I did like about the statement, and again, I'll chalk this up that he's 16 and he's hungry for knowledge.
Great, yeah, that's
That you're 6'2", 180. You're going through that stage. Man, I'm excited. If you can, what's the size of your dad and mom, and how much have you grown in the last year and a half? But the 180s, and what is your well, I don't know about. First of all, I'd get rid of the word mate. What do they consider maintenance?
He's considering maintenance calories a number in which he won't gain or lose weight.
So it is what I thought it might be.
Yeah.
So,
but what's your activity level? Then there's all these other
well, there's
factors.
so much more because
you
I'm
know,
not going to. I would never say to a 16-year-old, do a maintenance.
Right.
I would never say that to
No,
a
of
16-year-old.
course.
Don't understand. You and I, you're a youngster, and I'm speaking of me being that youngster. I wouldn't have thought about maintenance. I wouldn't have thought about. I like where I'm at because I realized I knew for a fact I had till I was 24 to put on the most size that I can in a lifetime by that age. Because after that, your body slows and stuff and so on. But so I would never just go, this might help for all of you to understand this. I wouldn't be at 16 years old going, cool, I've learned enough. Cool, I'm strong enough. And so when somebody says that I'm 16, I just want a maintenance because I like where my body is. You are growing. You are growing. And there's so much more growing you have to do. You have no idea that 16, you have another good 8 years of incredible growth to your body. And I would not minimize the calories or tightrope those calories to where your body stays similar to where it's at. I would use those calories and start upping it to build as much muscle mass that you possibly can at this stage, and wouldn't worry about maintenance. I would be worried about, let me get as much as I possibly can, muscularity, and fill my frame out in a way that I like, that then the rest of my life I can maintain it at that point. So as a youngster, I would be feeding you, honestly. You're burning so many calories and so fast just on your body. Sleeping around playing video games, you're still burning a lot.
Yeah.
So if you're an active 16-year-old, holy sheesh. I remember I could go and eat a peanut butter and jam sandwich, besides my meals, in between classes throughout the day, football practice. After that, I would down a whole bunch of JoJo's. I don't know if you guys know what JoJo's are, but it's basically fried potatoes.
and a couple fried chickens after the practice. And I stayed muscular. You know, I wasn't one of these kids and in high school when they go, well, in high school I was a big boy. Let's be honest. Are you Heath Evans, a big fat guy, or were you in good shape? So there's a huge difference. No offense to Heath Evans, unless he took it, and then yes, lots of offense to Heath Evans. Oh, I'm glad you ran down to that guy. Go for it.
Seeing some recycled comments. Yeah, people ask the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
If we ignore them.
Imagine how I feel, because it really is just a lot of the lives, and I'm sorry for a lot of people that are here a lot of the time. Most of the questions when it comes to health and fitness are just repeat questions for people trying to find out the most basic things that your grandmother probably told you. Eat healthy, eat your vegetables, get some exercise in during the day. Go for it.
How to gain fat as fast as possibly, champ.
How do you block people?
It's pretty easy.
Okay.
Just like that.
Done.
You remember we got in an argument over whether you were natty or not on Christmas.
Well, never do that. Let him or you believe whatever you want to believe. Ooh, this is a good one.
Hey Mike, is it a good one? How do I get over the fear of doing behind the neck movements?
I think just start baby steps. I would say if you're at home, grab a broom and start doing stretches and rotations and trying to get the broomstick behind your head and see if you can do that comfortably and easily. And then move up from there. Just try to rotate the arms back and then just baby step it from there.
That more down here, rest, shield. Some off on Monday.
I'm not sure what this means.
That's in relation to who, the
6 a.m.
yeah. They're talking about the guy with the low test.
Me?
Yeah, dude, Griff's got low test.
Ooh.
This is
Yeah,
my bad bicep.
Look at that.
Oh yeah, look at that
arm
arm
difference.
difference.
Ooh.
It's a man's arm versus
Yeah.
fucking.
I don't want to hear it.
Get out of here,
I
baby.
don't want to hear it.
See you in the morning.
See you.
Thank you again. I appreciate you coming by.
That's what I thought. Slim kind of disappointed.
No, they're talking to each other.
Oh, I got you.
He's like, I got low T, and he's like, yeah, that's right. I'm disappointed your doctor. Blah blah blah. What are your thoughts on red light therapy for muscle recovery and skincare?
Love it. I got a half body. You can't see it here, and a face one as well. We're gonna hook these up. Clark Bartram does it, and I guess he puts it in the sauna with him. Except I use the sauna periodically. There's times I like it if I'm in a depletion or cutting and stuff. Because there's some side effects from saunas that are incredible, and then there's some side effects that are hurt me. I don't like depleting water if I am in the off season and I'm trying to get strong. I don't like playing with the water and forcing it out. So the sauna helps, and the sauna is very relaxing and it's great for the skin, but it also does suck out that water. And so for me, it's a give and take. Now, the reason why I say that is because the light is the same way. It's great recovery. It's great with it. I like it. Again, it's going to make you release some water, which is fine. It's not as much as the sauna. But I do use the face one a lot. It's pretty easy. It's 20 minutes a day. I would try it out. And again, with anything like this, check to see how it recovers for you. Check how it recovers for you. Because like the TENS machine, things like that, I love them. But man, do they make me sore. I know a lot of you guys go, hey, these are great for recovery. Man, Good for you. I can't recover on them. I get sore on them.
What do you think about facials?
Facials, Bobo. I think they're great. Except the problem is I know Bobo, so he might be talking about another kind of facial. Sorry, guys. Block him too.
Yeah, he's blocked.
See you, Griff. It was a urologist that looked at his numbers. Do you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Really?
Yeah.
At 40, did you do the numbers because there's cancer that runs in the family, so you're doing your PSA test, and that's why you were doing it? And that's why the urologist looked at it? I'm just curious. Okay, Kev, man, you come up with some so bizarre statements. It's mind blowing to me. Sometimes you like hit it out of the park and you hit home runs, and then sometimes it's like you're at a wiffle ball game for kids, and you're the 20-year-old playing with 8-year-olds. It's like this question makes no sense to me whatsoever. This is your wiffle ball game here. What do you have to do with anybody else, especially somebody like Ronnie Coleman? That makes no sense to me whatsoever. I'm sorry, kid. That's just if any of you are comparing yourself to somebody else, that's weird to me. Not weird in the sense of you doing it. It's just that you're a weird human for comparing yourself to anybody else. Your path is not the same. Your genetics is not the same. Your habits are not the same. Your mindset's not the same. Your parents aren't the same. Am I seeing repeats?
They repeat them a lot. Wish I could dumb questions like, hey, how do I get bigger arms? They'll say it.
Kev, man, what has happened to you in the last month, man? First off, squats aren't bad for your knees. But if you want to stop squatting, that's your call, man. That's a good point. You know what? Maybe the way you're squatting is bad. So I would say I would work with somebody. Maybe find somebody at the gym that, first off, says one of the best things for your body is squats, and then have him show you how to do it, or her how they squat to show you how to squat. But for you to think that you should stop working out, you should stop squatting, you should stop going to the gym because you don't want to get hurt and end up like Ronnie Coleman or hurt your knees. You want to explain your years of psychology with me on Kevin's thought pattern here?
I don't. No, we don't talk about Kevin.
All right.
No, Kevin's just having fun with you. He's asking all the questions that you won't like.
I am 19. Go for it.
19. If I get started now, how long will it take for me to naturally build a physique like yours? Well, you might keep going.
Yeah, definitely start. You're 19. It's a great age to start. My recommendation to parents out there, 13 and 14 is a great age to make sure that your kids are eating really well and start weightlifting. 16, 17, that's still in high school. It's extremely important that they are doing weightlifting to develop those bones and connective tissue much more than the muscle itself, but also just building up a strength, a strong body to carry them into their 20s. 19, 20, that later range, you always keep in mind like that 24 is that cutoff for that extreme building. And I'm glad I was told that young, because I made an effort to really not miss anything and miss a day when I was told like that 24. I heard it in a way, like most of the time when I hear something, somebody lifts this much, I'll go with, I believe it. This guy's this big, cool, I believe it. He's this fast, cool. I always go that side of probably, that's incredible. But I'll go the other way to make sure that I am more disciplined on things like science saying, hey, by 24, your body slows down. By 24, you don't gain as much muscle. Whatever you had, that's kind of where you're going to stay the rest of your life. And so I kind of made it more dramatic for myself and said, I have until I'm 24 to put on the most amount of size, to get to 300 pounds and jacked and freaking strong. Because then after that, I can fine tune it. And so that was my belief. And it worked out for me, worked out great for me. Because I made sure by the time I was 18, 19, that I was that size of a pro football player. And I could walk around lifting more than them. So that was a good thing. So the reason I say that is because a lot of kids, and a lot of you parents will know this, and it's something you can't force on a kid, and it's you kids that need to focus on this. Is the partying worth it? For me, it wasn't. I didn't need to party. I didn't need to go out. I wanted the training and focus on the business in my teens and my 20s so I could live the life I wanted to live. I know that's a little extreme, but if you're a youngster, there might be one kid out there going, I kind of want to be able to do this for a lifetime, whatever this is. And you focus at that age and you don't go partying all the time and don't go drinking all the time and getting down the path of wasting time at that age going, hey, don't worry about it. I'm young. I got time. And if you can change that mindset at that age, you set yourself up to win in life. I know there's a little bit further down the road than a lot of you want to go, but man, I loved that I got that information as a kid, and I didn't go the opposite. I didn't go, no, forget that. I want to go party. And I went to the side of going, yeah, I'm going to do this for a lifetime. Thank you for the donation. Thank you. Thank you. He keeps asking that.
Mike, how do you stay motivated or maybe disciplined is the right word to train and to keep going on in life despite issues we can all have?
Yeah, it's for me. It's the life I want, and so I know that the struggles will always be pulling you away from the life that you want. And so it's the majority is it's riding on my shoulders. But I also know this: if I can just do the most basic stuff every day, I can control my eating. I can control my training, regardless of what point of training I'm doing, regardless of what hours I have. I can still control my eating and training, and that seems to set everything else that I can't control at least easier or not as harsh. It doesn't change my life in that sense, if that makes sense to you. So the training and eating keeps my brain function, my healthiness, and my emotional stable self controlled enough to where if something goes wrong in business, I still got that basic stuff done. That's what it does for me. It's my meditation and stuff. Control what you can control, and then everything else you kind of just work out and battle through. Because you're right, it's tough in life. Go for it, Jeffrey.
Read or a new one?
Yeah. I got one.
You had a good one?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been skipping them.
Yeah, you skipping them?
That's what I'm
You skipped this one?
not good.
Whatever you want it to be, that's what it is, buddy. I like this one, though.
Yeah.
Good news, Billy will be out here in another week. And so, and we have a surprise guest. Big Show is joining with us. And so we got Billy Gunn and Big Show will be training with us for, it looks like 2 weeks.
Blood work always comes back vitamin D deficient this time of year. I think everyone is a little bit, but that always comes back. Yep, 52.
Yeah. Mine isn't part of the year. Mine is always low. And I do a lot of vitamin D, but it's still low. Yeah, it's one of those. It's that and DHEA always really low with me, and Mona as well. And those are the two. Mona is supposed to be triple dosing vitamin D and triple dosing vitamin B12.
Ooh.
How great is Lee Priest, though, right? Lee's fun, man. Lee's a good cat. What do you got? Anything?
Just a lot of statements like that, like you've been reading.
Go for it.
Well, I still get respectable gains in the gym if I train hard 5 days a week, do 30 minutes of cardio, but can't get all my protein in per 1 pound of body weight. Please answer, Mark.
Probably not. Yeah. Sorry.
Dang.
Just for anybody, your nutrition's number one. Man, I hate to do it.
Mm.
Had to block Kevin.
Ooh,
Yeah.
you're gone.
Yeah. He was doing exactly what you're saying. He was just trying to be annoying.
Yeah, I told you.
Oh, Jeffrey's so insightful on this stuff. We're just looking over the questions, guys. So this is the time. Take a moment, write down your question on the right side. Both Jeff and I are looking over those questions again.
How can I start your nutrition and exercise programs? I want to change my body.
And just get signed up today, man. Get signed up today. And that's how you start. For anybody out there, you guys know that. The links are there. If you found me here, you already know there's links on this page. You can get started.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to try to find some more questions here. And then we're going to finish this up with anything else. Oh, they're doing, oh, I see. They started something here. Everybody's just doing a question and then repeat it and then post it 10 times. Mm-mm.
Hey, Canada.
Okay, guys. I don't see anything. Jeffrey, have you seen anything?
It's the normal stuff, you know. Thoughts on full body training.
Not a fan of full body workouts,
I
but
mean-
if you like it, have fun with it.
Yeah, what are your favorite warm up exercises?
Whatever exercise I am doing, that is my warm up exercise.
What type of music does the Titan enjoy?
Alternative and new wave or punk.
Favorite cheat meal?
Mona makes a mean ground beef pita bread. Yeah, mix. Rapid fire. We're doing a little rapid fire here.
Yeah, right. Sort of broke. Can't get all my food protein needs in, but I do love training hard at the gym. Oh, this is that same guy. No, you're not going to make gains, buddy. You already answered that.
Yeah, nutrition. If first off, I get maybe the foods that you like are not available, but you can on a low budget
get enough protein and healthy foods for a nutrition plan to set you up to win. I've not always been who I am today. I had the paper route as a 9, 10, 11, 12-year-old kid helping out our 10 brothers and sisters and feeding myself as we were growing. And in my 20s, again, same thing. I could financially get the foods that I needed. There's great carbohydrates, great proteins that you can get and financially get in an inexpensive, reasonable way. Maybe it's not the most tasting. I mean, I'm not a huge tuna fish guy or tons of egg whites all the time kind of guy, but the dream means more than my pleasure of eating. So that will always win. To say that you cannot financially get the food, I'm going to go no-go on that one. And we will do some videos as well talking about what I did back in the day to get the carbohydrates that I had to eat. So that is, we'll definitely do that one. Mostly going into this new year that way, because I know finances are hard, but I would never curb not paying for the food relative to the entertainment, to going out, to getting a beer or a coffee. I would waiver all those things to make sure the nutrition plan is set right. Let's call it there. We're set. We're ready to go. I think there's a couple more people I still need to get responses from for the Titan check-ins to make sure you guys are set up for Monday, and we'll rock and roll. I'm going to get Jeffrey out of here. We got an early morning tomorrow, guys. We did put a video up, and it is on Instagram. And the video has to do with mindset of a legend and his words, because it's a man that created an incredible life for himself. He's one of the top 3 legends in the history of bodybuilding. But if you listen to his words, you understand why he only pays attention to what is necessary, kind of like back to the food. Do what is necessary so you can get the right foods. He doesn't cloud his mind with things that are irrelevant to enhancing him in his life, I guess is the best way to say it. There's things that I know that sometimes we get carried away and fall into that TMZ kind of gossip world where you want to talk about this person or that person. We see it on this board right now. There's things that other people are doing that you think somehow influence you or will change your outcome. Pretty much nothing outside of your house is going to change your outcome. So just stay focused on what you have to do this next year. Stay focused on cutting the circle down. And I am doing a video tomorrow that's going live with Phil Heath. Again, another legend. Listen to what he has to say and about how he eliminates the outside noise. And like somebody said, it's all outside noise. All right, guys. You guys have a great night tonight. And do you want to sign this off, Mo, by saying anything else? Mona's got her blood work done. She's going to be jumping on some stuff here in the next couple of months to make sure that her blood
What I want to
does
say,
right.
it's like, I don't want to see those of you that are going to say, I'm signing up, I'm starting January 1st, New Year, and then like 2 weeks later, you're nowhere to be found. Because we had a lot of those. So that's what I want to say. I don't want to see you either committed or you're not committed. If you don't think that you can handle this crap, then don't sign up. It's a waste of this time, my time, and your money. Keep that in mind. Signing off. Come on, guys.